Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Shadowbringers. In the last episode, we were finally able to utilize the trolley to get through the gate to Nabath Ring, and immediately upon crossing the gate, we ran into none other than Ranjit again. And, in the ensuing encounter, our character, Enreen, went off to accomplish our goal, while Thancred stayed to engage and occupy Ranjit. So we were playing as Thancred through an extended battle with Ranjit, which ultimately saw Thancred kind of pushed nearly to his mortal limits in order to defeat Ranjit and force him to retreat. Fortunately, Thancred was found by Eorzea before he actually did die, so he's good to go. And then we, our character, and Minfilia had our encounter with the original Minfilia, or what's left of her anyway, her disembodied soul. In the ensuing conversation, the first Minfilia, this is going to be slightly confusing, basically expressed her desire to want to help as much as she could, and that she kind of, wanted to, be her own person, I guess. And, so the Source's Minfilia went ahead and yielded up her power to the first's Minfilia. And as a result of that, she can now sense the Light Wardens, and she lost her blonde hair and weirdly unnaturally blue eyes. So she's basically become kind of her own person now, no longer tied to the legacy of the original Minfilia. And so Thancred, it was decided that she needed a new name to represent her newfound, I guess, independence from that, being tied to that role. And so she has the new name of Reen, which means blessing and Fae. Nice. And so we were able to pinpoint the location of the Light Warden in Malikah as well. And so we're going to go ahead and head on in there and find the Light Warden and destroy it. So, we need to pick a party. So, who do we have? We have Alphino as healer, Reen and Alice as fighters. Is that who I'd like to go with? That's fine. That is a perfectly functional party. So let's go ahead and register for the duty and take care of business. All right. Let's go ahead and get to work. It would help if I was actually in a proper tanking stance. A common mistake people make. Everybody does it. Now, when I started playing this expansion, I was very happy to see this particular enemy model type appear, because I played Final Fantasy XI for quite a long time, and these guys were very common in 11. Though usually when you did see these guys in 11, it was bad news. But not quite as bad news as seeing bogeys. Or banshees. Oh yeah, and these lizard models also are from 11 as well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I must have been a patrolling mob. All of a sudden, enemy. Alright, which way are we going? This way. Somewhat reminiscent of Copperbell Mines. Makes sense. Alright, here's our first boss, Greater Armadillo. Gather up. Avoid the AoEs. Alright, get as far away from that as you can.
Now I've got you.
Yep, seems fairly straightforward. Ads. Yep, and then that should be the whole sequence there. Alright, now we just need to kill it. More ads.
You underestimate me. Here we go. Now I've got you.
Oh, head toss again. Yeah, go on, Alpha, no. Keep everybody alive. More ads. We almost got it.
Leave the healing to me.
Alice, hey. Just sat there and ate that. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that didn't hurt too much. Not gonna sit there and eat if I don't have to, though. Darkseid going. Nice. Oh, the track's broken here, so I guess we're going down a level. Oh, really? Oh, hello. Try not to take too much extra damage. So I am relying on an AI healer, so. I mean, the trusts are, you know, are programmed pretty well, though. I must say. Now, having been through a few dungeons with them.
I'll show you.
Now, there is a dungeon coming up here towards the end of the primary storyline that I am probably going to do with players because I think it's just... I don't know. I still have to think about it. Thinking this next boss is probably not too much further along. Oh boy, that's a long drop. It used to be in dungeons that had those long drops, you'd actually take damage, fall damage, when you got to the bottom. But they removed that. Amphibious Talos. I love this thing. With the bucket on its head and the bucket on its hands. Hilarious. And this boss also does go full Gurren Lagaan here. At some point. There he goes. Alright, he's gonna start spinning. unleashing attacks out his front cone. And it's just a matter of staying out of that. Alright, and then he's do his spinning thing. Alright, he's spinning the other direction this time. I'm going to throw the salt of earth underneath of him.
You underestimate me.
Because he doesn't really move from his center spot. Knock back again. Not a very difficult sequence of mechanics, but, you know. It's fun. He's got style. But we're just about done. There we go. And now we're starting to get to the Sin Eaters. Now, if I were playing with players, I probably would pull this whole room, but given the trusts don't AoE at all, there's no real point.
I'll show you. On guard.
All right. Next. So all this crystalline stuff. Okay. Random pillar fell over. Oh, they're focusing on this one? Okay. Now, if you're in a party against these things, you should be able to get one of them killed before they wake up. There we go. Alright, they're focusing on this one. Alright, there we go. And that one actually provides us a path. Fortunately. Alright, and now we have reached the final boss chamber. Storge. Which, if you've been paying attention, the first Light Warden we fought's name was Philia. The third Light Warden's boss that we fought was... third Light Warden that we fought's name was Eros. And now this one is Storge. Which, are three of the Greek words for love. At least in Attic Creek, anyway. Philia being the love between friends, or affection between friends. Eros being romantic love. And, oh, right. This thing's a bit tricky. And Storge being familial love. Love between family members. Oh, get inside the circle.
On guard.
Pay attention to the fight. I studied Greek in college. Inside the circle again. Okay, inside this circle. Oh, no, stay there. Gotta kind of resist that urge to jump into the next circle. Wait for this one to go, and then into that one. And then into this one. And then into the center. salted earth down there. Because again, it doesn't really move from the center of the room. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so that is, you got to stay at the corners. And then these are going to mimic that, so you need to stay at the corner here. And then get to a corner there. And then get to a corner for this one. And then get to a corner for that one. And then get to a corner for this one again. There we go. Intestinal crank. I don't even want to know.
Leave the healing to me.
Alright, what sequence is this going to be? Okay, circles.
Oracle, give me strength.
There we go. Hey, leveled up. Well, that didn't look good. Enhanced Plunge is a trait that I got. Okay. Allows the accumulation of charges for consecutive uses of plunge. Ah. Okay. Edge of Shadow. It upgrades that to that. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and exit out of here, and then we will see what cutscene shows.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad those travelers made it all the way to Nabartha Reng. But when Eorzea told me the Talos was in pieces, and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering what in the hells had gone on.
What indeed? At least the heart is in one piece. The rest is replaceable. Looking at this mess, though, it's a miracle they survived.
You can say that again. What the? Are you seeing this?
The sky. It...
At last, night has returned to Amareng. We'll save this broken world yet, Tesleen. You see if we don't.
No doubt retreating in the wake of the Warden's demise.
Back to Calusia, the last refuge of light.
Home to our dear Lord Vorthry, who will no doubt do everything in his power to thwart us.
As well he should, for defeat there would spell the end for both him and his heavenly host. There the fate of this star shall be decided.
All right. So night's back. All right, we did it. We really did it. I only wish there were time to visit the inn. We can but hope the return of night has granted the residents some shred of comfort. They thought the world beyond changing, but today I think we proved them wrong. We will fix this broken land, Ayame, together. Alright, and there is our last quest. Ether Grant, but I think I haven't actually gotten that last. No. I have one more to find. Where is it? 628 yalms to the east. Okay, way over there somewhere. Alright. Let's talk to Reen here. Are you feeling alright, Ayame? After you defeated the Light Wardens, I could swear I saw its ether. Never mind. I'm still getting used to my powers. It's probably nothing. I'm just relieved I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one is hiding in Calusia, isn't it? I can't feel it from here, believe it or not. But perhaps we should head back to the Crystarium first. We have a lot to tell the Exarch, and I think we could all do with some rest. Indeed. She sees it too, then. Yep, something ain't good. We have one more Light Warden to get rid of. And there's some side quests here. I don't think I'm going to worry about those. There's a EXP bonus Fate. Alright, but we're probably going to go ahead and end here. We probably have a bunch of cutscenes to watch in the Crystarium. But we'll probably take care of that for next episode. What I'd like to do here is just find that ether current so I can actually fly here. Southeast. Oh, I missed it over here. "81 yalms to the south." There it is. There we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and stop here for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.